Hey, Glad Tidings. Bubba here.
My name is Saul Goldenberg.
My name is Terry DiBiase.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jerry.
Hi, my name is Emerald, and this is my story.
I'm Jewish, yes, I was born Jewish, but I don't speak Hebrew. I find that praying with a language I don't understand doesn't really mean much to me.
For the past year and a half, my husband was fighting stage 4 lung cancer, and it's come back that he's clear now. He's not in remission, he'll always be stage 4, but I know that it was God who helped me through this because I've been his primary caretaker, his only caretaker, and unfortunately now I'm being hit with health problems.
I was baptized when I was 11 years old, and now 44 years later, I think it's time to rededicate. I have made some bad choices and decisions throughout my 44 years.
Then there was a lull. There was a period of very secular thinking. A lot of parties, a lot of things that I probably shouldn't mention in case there's kids in the audience.
We moved around a lot. We were in and out of homelessness, and I saw my mom in a lot of bad relationships, but I always knew about God.
Looking back on it, some very dangerous things, and I can think, even in those times, there was something there which I now know is, the Holy Ghost. I didn't have even a term for that, and I'm thankful that I'm still here. So
I've been busy working. I've never had time to learn about God, but for the last year and a quarter, I feel I have time. My life is empty.
She made a point to take us to church a couple times through all the chaos, and that was where I felt safest. Sometimes that was the only food we ate was from the church.
There's been a lot of stress on the marriage with all the medical issues, a lot of stress financially.
A lot of my life, I thought that I had, everything I needed, and wasn't true. I was only being a Christian 50%, and I need that 110.
As I got older, I started realizing I wasn't really fitting in. I think that kind of pushed me further away from God, just so I could fit in and just try to make friends in a way. But then that led me down to unsuccessful relationships and just trying to really be everything.
It made me realize that I've been missing a lot about what God was saying to us. Maybe I wasn't listening, and this is where a lot of it could be my fault, that I've never tried to listen.
And in hindsight, I can see and say that was a very difficult point because I almost lost myself. And I'm glad God works, and his timing is impeccable.
I've always loved God and tried to be close, but I've always kind of hid it because I knew people would judge me.
I thought the past couple months that there was one big sin that I had committed. I've been married 3 times. And so I talked to a pastor, and he just told me, he said, put it in God's hands, pray about it, and you'll hopefully get your answer. Well, my answer was to rededicate my life, wash that away, and I will be forgiven.
I'm forgiven for everything that I've done wrong, and there's been a lot.
Along the way, I've hurt a lot of people. I've hurt myself spiritually and mentally, and I think there's no better time than now to ask Jesus for forgiveness again, wash this all away, put it behind me, and move forward.
I know he's always going to be there for me. And just feeling him in my heart makes me happy. Makes me want to cry.
And I really wanted God. And I love God. And he's with me through everything. And he's changed my life.
I was very impressed with my brother becoming a Christian.
Thank God I have people in my life who have forgiven me for the things that have perspired in the past.
And I was very impressed with Adam, the way he delivered his sermon the other week. I felt something there which I never had before.
I want to get baptized because I've never been so comfortable with proclaiming Jesus.
I had a long road of just kind of living wild, and decided to come to Jesus.
I decided to become baptized because I want Jesus in my life. I want to follow him. and I know he's got good things in store for me, and he's not going to let me down.
I want to be baptized because I feel I'd like to bring Jesus into my life.
Every day is a blessing. And I know it's kind of cliche to say, but it's true.
There's been a lot of stuff that I haven't forgiven myself for, and I think today's going to be the day that we wash all that away and I move forward.
God's never let me down, and I know he's not going to let me down this time with everything that's going on.
But I'm here today to just try to forgive myself.
There's plenty of groups at the church. Even the little bit that I've attended to, it's just helped me so much. So
I want to do more, and I want to make heaven crowded.
I want to be able to serve God. I want to be able to serve Jesus, and I want to bring Jesus into my life so I can learn more how to serve him.
And I'm happy that I'm back, and I'm happy I feel like I have friends here, and I don't need the world, and I don't want the world.
and I'm so optimistic, absolutely optimistic, and I love it. So
Thank you all for accepting me and for letting me come to your church, and thank Jesus for coming into my life, because my life has been so different since he's come in already, and I've only just begun, and I know it's just going to get better and better.